So we were supporting each other. But, women, we have that in us. We become very jealous of each other without any reason. Like every moment, if you think that, oh, how am I looking? What is happening around me?
So that's the first one. What do you think?
Is it Valentino Garbani?
That is, yeah.
Perfect. Yay.
Next.
Okay, let me show you.
That's one of the most expensive ones too.
Okay. Now we have this one.
Fendi?
The pronunciation.
You know the pronunciation is so tricky.
Still Saint Laurent, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's all because it's
that
French.
country.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
In that
like-
country.
In that country, here you can say Sam.
Yeah.
Saint Laurent.
Like if it's a celebration or a vacation. Okay. Size
Keep away all the sugary stuff.
I mean,
No more cookies for you.
No more chocolate.
what do I win after the game? The stuffed animals?
You can take
No,
one.
sugar.
Yeah. take whatever you
You
want.
earned it. There is one very popular phrase like breakfast is the best meal of the day, but it's a myth.
Yeah.
Breakfast is the worst meal of the day because it spikes your insulin early.
I was like, for that moment I got frozen and I could not realize, okay, really? It's happening to me?
No cap.
No cap, no?
What is that?
You don't know?
No cap means no lie.
Yeah.
What I'm telling you.
No shit is obvious, right?
This is a popcorn. No cap.
No cap.
Okay, Riz. Do you know Riz?
I don't know anything about
Don't
it.
You know
ask,
Riz?
don't ask me.
Why
I
would a
don't
girl know anything about Riz, dude?
Riz is like
They wanna get rizzed.
Exactly. They want to get rizzed.
What is
what is that?
Riz means charisma of a man.
That's where it comes from. Riz, charisma.
Oh.
Yeah, that's literally where it comes from.
What are the other slangs?
W raise, L raise. That's also another. Raise as in like loser raise. W as in like you won, as in like good.
I'm gonna use that.
You got a number.
W and L Riz.
You got L raise, fam. No cap.
Oh God.
Yeah. And dog water.
interesting?
Dog water. Oh yeah, that's one thing.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
What
I
is
have no
that?
Our relationship is in
Dog
Oh,
water.
it's bad.
Yeah, it's dog
bad.
shit. Basically dog
Bad.
shit. Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, it's bad.
Oh, last question.
Yeah.
It's a rapid fire. Episode 5, and we have with us someone special. I will introduce them later, but you already saw them. Okay, so there is one girl. She is stealing all the beauty pageants, and everyone is trying to find her. And we finally got hold of her, and then we're gonna ask her how come she is able to like steal all the beauty pageants.
Most wanted.
Yeah, most wanted. Okay, and then let's introduce our panelists, Sai, Mahima, and our guest, Ishita.
Hi.
Okay, cool. So let's start off with about you. So if you can tell about you.
Sure. So I am Ishita Bhattacharjee, and I have different identities. So in the fashion world, I have won beauty pageant, and this is the crown. So yes, I took part in My Dream TV beauty pageant, and they have different categories, and I won the category that is called Mrs. Bharat California Curvy. So what you see me, I would say it goes all to the beauty pageant because, you start working on yourself. You start thinking twice before you go onto the stage and you become the better version of yourself. So this is one part of me. The other part is the professional part wherein I am into an education industry, and I started my career. I did my master's in biotech, but then I moved my career to be a teacher. And, it took my heart away because it's a noble profession and I love doing this for the children. And I would say I started as an educator or a teacher, and then I moved to be a center director. And currently I am an area manager for a firm, which is definitely taking care of kids. And in my personal life, a wife, a mom to a 10-year-old son. That's it. And a daughter to my parents.
So that's a wrap. Nice.
No, but I have a question. What is something
was very good.
that you are not doing? Like, you're doing everything. What are you not doing?
Okay, what more you want to do?
Oh, of course. I would say there is a challenge that I am trying to overcome. Yeah, I'm old, I would say, but I still don't drive.
Come on.
Yeah, I still don't drive. I tried my luck 2 years back. I failed the driving test. Now,
What?
this is what I'm trying to achieve, that, by this coming year, I'll be on the road.
Why did you fail it?
Of course, it's tough in California. They just have some critical mistakes where you just cannot miss them. But yes, I had some fear, but I'm trying to overcome it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yay.
So
You said you were driving in LA.
Yeah,
That's
here.
like the the worst part for you to the worst kind of drivers for you to deal with.
Exactly.
Especially if you're anxious about it. It's like expert.
Yes,
In
yes,
expert mode.
yes.
in LA, people give the indicator of right and then turn left.
I know.
They're literally playing soccer with you, faking
Yes,
faking you one
yes,
direction,
yes.
going the other direction, just like
Yes, and then
it-
me not being the confident one on the road. So that's where, yeah.
Okay. So
Glad you're alive and doing well here just now.
Yeah, thank God.
I have a question, like how a day in life of beauty pageant holder looks like in your life.
So a beauty pageant holder would be someone who is very normal, like all of us sitting here. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I get a little bit of that feeling after talking to you.
Of course.
No.
That's how life is.
Yeah, and that's not a joke either, because sometimes you do get the vibe that they think they're about you.
Yes.
because
So
of, like,
now
But she's
very
very very
she's
nice.
down. She's so down to earth.
So like, we have to be responsible for someone who is going on the stage, right? Like you just cannot go and speak anything or blabber anything that comes out of your mind. You have to prepare. So the first thing that comes for a beauty pageant to be a participant there, you have to prepare yourself. You have to groom yourself. You have to prepare for the questions that come in. You have to prepare for every stage. Like they would be having different rounds, right? Yeah. See, I'm a woman who try to embrace everyone around me in the sense, the shape, size, color, figure doesn't matter. We are women, and we should love ourselves the way we are. Even for men nowadays,
Yeah.
mental health is really critical nowadays when we talk about it. So I would say, whatever you are, make the best version of yourself once you wake up in the morning. Think that you are a mom, a wife, or even if you're not married, you are a daughter. You are responsible for something or the other. So take the charge, take the responsibility, and everything will flow in.
Okay. So the most common question is, okay, how a day, like from the time you wake up to the night when you sleep, how a day looks like for a model.
So like, of course, I wake up early. Have to.
That's why I
You're a
didn't
morning
reason.
person.
Yeah, I'm not a morning person, but
Oh.
I have made myself a morning person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and trust me, if you become a morning person, nothing best than
If
that.
I have a
Yeah.
question, like if you stay up till morning, are you still a morning person?
I am not sure about that.
Sorry, continue. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I wake up around not that early, but yeah, 7. Then
Okay.
prepare for my morning yoga session, and then get the breakfast ready for my son because he has to go to school. And once he's done with his breakfast, he leaves. Then I go for a quick walk or a run, and then come back, have my usual caffeine drink. It must be, for me it's black coffee, and then I do intermittent fasting. I started it from last year, and trust me, it works wonder. Even if you cannot go regularly or any exercise, if you cannot do it, try this. It works for me. It might not work for others. So I'm not a doctor or a nutritionist, right? So just suggesting what I do.
So you eat all your meals within a span of 6 hours.
Yes,
Right?
I do. So my first meal of the day, if I'm working from home that day, so it would be around say 11:30, 12, and then I'll close it by evening. So that's what. And I try to have some mindfulness while I eat. That's it. Avoid sugar or sugary stuff. If it's a celebration or a vacation, okay. Sai is keeping me
Away
away
the
from
sugary stuff.
No more cookies for you.
No more chocolate.
I can have all this.
I wouldn't say I'm a saint. I started working when I won this pageant, I was not in the best version of myself when I started. But when I took up this responsibility, I was slimmer. Of course, we get into different shapes and sizes during our lifespan.
I would like to ask a question. Sorry. How long you've been doing like this intermittent fasting?
Right.
How long you've been preparing before winning the pageant, right?
Right. So I started few months before I stepped into on the stage.
Oh.
But that time I would say I was not the version that I wanted to see myself
I get
there.
it.
But it happens slowly. It is not magic, I would say, right? Working
yeah.
on yourself is not magic.
Definitely. Yeah.
So you have to be persistent. You have to discipline yourself. You
Yes.
have to be organized. You
Yeah.
need to consistently do the things that you think, okay, no sweet for me today, or no fried food for me today. And then everywhere you go, everything is open option for you, right? You can just grab one. But then it's all in your mind, and once you convince yourself, you can convince.
You have to be too disciplined.
Yeah,
win a
not
pageant.
too. I would say, see, 80%, 20%. 80% healthy, 20% you can pop
Cheat
inside.
around.
Okay.
Too much health.
So you were having cheat days as well, right?
Yeah.
No, actually, that's a good point. Like, I also started almost 1.5 years back intermittent fasting, and I was reading these papers from, there is a doctor called Dr. Berg,
Okay.
and then he explained a lot about intermittent fasting and why it's a better form of maintaining your health.
Right.
And since then, I started actually doing this, and I found it to be very, very effective, super effective than any other thing I've ever tried. And the basic concept is after 14 hours, every single hour counts if you are fasting. So you are sleeping in the night, wake up in the morning, and delay as much as possible. And he also mentioned there is one very popular phrase like breakfast is the best meal of the day, but it's a myth.
Yeah.
Breakfast is the worst meal of the day because it spikes your insulin early in the
Yes,
morning.
and you
My
have to-
parents freak out. Like when I have an intermittent fasting, they're always like,
Yeah.
"Dude, what did you have for
Our
breakfast? Like
parents
how are
always
you
freak
alive?
out.
How are you still alive?"
Yeah.
You know,
even
they're
my mom
like-
does that. Like if I
Yeah.
tell her, you have not eaten and you're working.
No, actually, that was a good thing in old times when person will go out of the house in the morning and you don't know what time they'll come back. And when they come back, they eat the food. So if you don't have the food in the morning, then you're screwed in the sense that in the
Right.
whole day,
You
you
will
don't
be-
know you will get the food like 100 years back or all the time before that, right? So that's why it was good at that time. But now you have plenty of food all
Yeah.
the time, right?
Yeah.
We know we'll get the breakfast.
Yeah,
we
even
know we'll get.
if I suppose we have to go to the sites where I work. I mean, I have to be there. So those 2 days I cannot not eat and go because I have to be energetic because we
Yeah.
work with children, and you know how children can gather.
How children can be so-
they need your attention, and you have to give that.
Crazy.
So you can carry a protein bar or something with you so that you don't starve.
I don't
yourself.
have patience with kids.
You don't starve or you don't faint. Like I
Yes,
can
yes.
faint,
And
like
you-
eating for a whole
wow.
day. I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
easily faint.
Don't do that then. Yeah.
Don't faint on the road and then
Yeah, you
people calling
See,
you.
everyone's body is different, and according to that, we have to take a call.
Okay.
Something that works for me might not work for Sai, or something that works for you might not work for him.
So, as a nutritionist, like a person who is educating other people, have you done like helped other people in this area?
Yeah, my friends keep asking me,
Okay.
and I keep suggesting them. You can try this, try that, and it worked for them. So that's a good.
Okay,
thing.
number one thing you would suggest to audience to help with their body, what would you say?
No sugar. Avoid anything that white you see, all-purpose flour, sugary drinks. It says juice, but please go and check the labels. Nutrition facts are very important. Whenever you are buying anything, they will say, oh, it's real juice. It's 100% juice. It is not. They are just faking it. Just go, check the labels. Check how much amount of sugar
So
is there.
don't drink alcohol, don't drink
No.
and don't.
You're making it feel bad.
No. Cookies are
What can we
fine.
do?
Cookies have feelings.
Cookies are like, eat
I
me.
said 80%, 20%. 80% you keep healthy, 20% you fun. Have
You
fun.
hear that?
So I can eat a cookie with an
No,
apple.
you eat only 20% of the
You're
cake.
right. You're right.
Oh.
You got it. You can have that apple, and then you can have that cookie. So you buy yourself those
I'm gonna do
brownie
that.
points.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, so that's good. No sugar. That's a very good suggestion actually. And my
Do
own
you guys have
experience-
sugar? I mean, sweet tooth.
I have an absolute sweet tooth, and these things are the worst because this little one
Yeah.
thing right here is literally like 200
200,
calories.
yeah.
You know
Oh
how
my
much it
God.
takes, like how much time it takes to burn 200 calories? That's like literally like 40 minutes on the treadmill, high intensity.
Yeah.
You know, it's like people always harp on about cardio. And
Yeah.
like going to the they're like, oh, I go to the gym all the time. I spend like 8 hours at the gym. and they see no progress. Because they don't
because
realize
they're-
like what they come back
Yes.
to, because this is like
Yeah, if you want to burn this one cookie, at least take like 2 days.
2 days of just running, 2 days of hunting animals.
Hunting animals.
And most of the time people sit on their couch and
Yeah,
eat those cookies
that too.
and then no burning out, right? So that's where
That's worse. Like,
yeah. See, I'm not here to body shame or fat shame anybody. We are not here for that. But only thing that concerns is if you stay healthy, you can keep your people whom you love more, you can give them more time. That's my concept, right? I mean, it's
I agree with you. Yeah.
Okay, I have one more question for you. The moment when you were announced the winner, what kind of feeling you had?
oh my god. I have seen on TV when they win big beauty pageants like Mrs. Universe, Mrs. World. We used to see when we were kids, right? Those were one of a kind shows, and they used to go like, doing like this.
Did you prepare for that?
No, I mean, I was like, for that moment I got frozen, and I could not realize, okay, really, it's happening to me. And then I gathered myself and then walked to the stage and got the pageant. So it is
Very
different.
elegant.
It is very different for everybody.
Yeah. And you
If
need-
it happens
you
to
need
Sai,
that
he's gonna
confidence
scream.
also, right?
Slap 4 people.
I'm gonna like crack a dance move like so.
Oh, man. How did you gather that confidence? Okay, that I'm a mom now, and what kind of thought were
Going around
Yeah,
while taking
exactly.
part. See, for me, I think unless you try anything or give it a chance, give it a shot, you won't know whether. I went with the thought that maybe I will not win, but at least I will go through the journey.
Yeah.
And their journey is something that people should look into.
Yeah.
Winning or losing, it's definitely not into your hands, but give your 100%. So that feeling I had inside me, that gave me confidence. Even my husband, my son, my mom, dad, my other family members, when I told them that I'm taking part in this, first reaction was, "Whoa, really? My mom, you need to do this?" My son said. Then I said, "No, I don't need to do this, but I want to do it." Then he said, "Okay." He prepared me with the answers. Let me tell you that.
Oh.
Yeah, because my husband keeps traveling, so he doesn't have that much time. So they give you a questionnaire of, say, 40, 50 questions to prepare. And you don't know what question they will ask you, but it would be somewhere around that many questions. So to get those answers right and how you are talking, because you have to prepare. You go in front of the mirror, stand there, see what you're speaking, whether it makes sense. If you see yourself that it doesn't make sense, then you just cut short the answer. He was there. He supported me. Yeah.
Oh, you have a support himself.
Wow.
I
He prepared you
I-
for this podcast too?
No.
For all these questions?
Okay.
He takes more, I mean, he didn't know about this 2
Oh.
days back.
But I
yeah.
think every
He's
girl
busy.
has a dream, like in
Yes.
her childhood or some or the other time, like to attend or be a participant of a beauty
Absolutely
pageant.
right.
Like,
We,
we've been
we have
seeing so
dreamt
many-
about it, right?
Yes,
Maybe.
Did you?
I've dreamt about it.
Yeah.
I've never done anything about it.
Yeah, I have
I mean, you should. You should. You will
Uh-huh.
love it. You will love the experience. I can give you some cue points. Yeah. Once in a while, we should try all these crazy things. I never thought that, 39, 30 years old I am and I'm going to be in that pageant. Before I took part, I
Don't
never
look
knew.
that old though. Let me tell you that.
That's a blessing.
You missed his joke.
No,
He's asking me
What did-
that.
I was
did
wondering
I also
if he
dream?
had dreamed of that too.
Yeah,
like
I had a dream.
sorry.
You
As
had-
a beauty pageant.
We missed his joke.
a little less known fact about myself. I'm not in a pageant, but I do model part time. I
Oh,
just started
wow.
last year with like an agency
Whoa.
from
Lovely.
IG.
What kind of modeling?
It's literally just taking photos of yourself in different scenarios in like
Okay.
cool situations, and then they'll post you on like blogs and stuff like that.
Like falling from a tree.
Yeah, like
I hope you're not on OnlyFans.
falling from a tree, and then they'll like hang
In
me
the,
like
in the
right
middle,
there.
yeah.
I hope you're
Yeah.
not modeling for OnlyFans.
No. See, that's what a lot of girls will do. I'm a model, and then
Yeah,
they
yeah,
like
yeah,
have
yeah.
a tripod set up in their bedroom, and they're then wearing lingerie, and they're like, "Wow,
Yeah,
I'm a model."
I'm a
you know?
model. Yeah.
It's like no, it's not that for sure.
People are
In
doing
the-
it. Like they're
Yeah.
hand modeling, their feet modeling,
Yeah.
and they're selling it on OnlyFans.
Yeah, I know.
Every art form is an art form.
This has
Yeah.
been the most depressing Christmas for me because I'm like on a cut for April right now. That's my next shoot, and I still regret like letting go after July and like binge eating after that, you know.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that with you in time. How do you keep it consistent?
Yes.
You know?
Yes. There are times, I would be very honest with you, there are times when you start giving up. You know, sometimes you will think, oh, shoot. Like, you see everyone around you eating, then you think, why am I not being part of this? What will I gain? You know, being
To
out.
buy.
Why am I
Yeah.
being a weirdo, right?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. But then think about it. When we grow old, I have seen people, you know, going through those stages. I have seen them very fit and fine during their younger ages, who are like, say, 30, 40 years elder to me. Very nice, confident people around me when I grew up. And I still look up to them. But then with aging, when you cannot control things that you should be, I have seen them in really terrible phases. I could not believe through my eyes that, you know, I can see this person in this situation. Like, they are having trouble with their blood sugar level, they are popping in insulin, they cannot
Insulin.
walk properly because, you know, they do not do any exercises in that stage of life. So that, I would say, that keeps me motivated, because I want to stay whatever you say, you know, you will have a husband or a child or whatever, but your pain only you can take.
So you had this experience, like some personal experience with someone you know that
Yeah,
went
I mean,
through
I mean, that's
lot
what
of
I was
health
saying.
issues.
Like, our one or two of our relatives whom I have seen growing up, and we still look up to them. They were fit, fine, healthy, and they used to bring a lot of joy to the family, right? You would remember those people,
Okay, yeah.
you know, who
Right,
would,
right.
yeah, some would be very grumpy. You won't remember them, but
Right, the cool ones.
the cool ones,
unless they have hit you.
so the cool ones, and then seeing them in this situation, that really gave me a trigger in my mind that, you know, no, whatever it may be, okay, 1 or 2 days I can go off my routine.
Who's your favorite relative?
One of my uncles, maternal uncle, but he's fit, touch wood. He is around 65, 67. He is into sports. So that's maybe what has kept him, you know, kicking. He is a national referee there in our state.
Oh, okay.
Soccer. So he still plays matches, like he is the referee still. I'm like, oh my god, you still have strength, and he's
Okay.
like lean. He maintained himself.
You know, people underestimate the.
He used to give us chocolates, you know, ice cream treats. We knew. Yeah, favorite uncle. And there is another one, aunt. I lost her at an early age. She passed out. She was, you know, battling cancer.
Oh, that's sad.
And very early age. She was like around what? 35, 36 when we lost her. But
Were you like very close to her?
I mean, yes, because she was youngest of my parents, like my dad's side, and she used to bond with us very
Okay.
easily,
Yeah.
and we used to, you know, chit chat, talk to her, all our girl gang.
So you miss her, right?
Yes.
I can get it
Yes,
from
yes.
you.
I'm sure wherever she's in a better place. So, you know.
I had a cousin brother, and when we were kids, and every function, like if there is any function going on and all the relatives are get
Yes,
together,
yes.
then he will all sit around him and he'll tell a horror story.
Oh.
And the way he will say the story, like the storytelling is like so great.
Yes,
And he
yes.
will like with sound effects and everything, like, okay, so then the guy stepped into the room and the door closed.
Yeah, with those
like that
effects.
stuff like that.
Yes.
He's giving sound effects also,
Yes.
yeah?
Yes. So you like
Yeah,
we
we-
used to wait for our
Yes.
next event so that we can get together and then a story
I mean,
from him.
they gave that time to us, right?
Yes.
During our childhood. So
Yes,
we
yes.
remember them very well.
Yes.
As
Childhood
kids
was
too.
the best, yeah. No
Yes.
social media.
Yeah, our
Nowadays,
childhood was
yeah.
best.
Our generation was the best. We got the best of
Best,
both worlds.
best.
We saw the
Yeah,
whole
exactly,
development. Yeah.
Exactly.
What's your opinion about social media now? Like, is it good or it's bad? What do you think about it?
I cannot say bad. I cannot even say good. So, you know, it's always a debatable topic. But then, you know, when I would be very honest, when we sit with Instagram, we are scrolling through reels. It takes our time, and then the next moment you see, oh, really? I have been spending this much amount of
That's
time. So,
addiction.
yes, it becomes, and now I have set timer to my phone. On iPhone, you can do the app thing, right?
Yeah. You can do it on Android also.
Yes, I mean in any phone. So I mean I would suggest kids not to get addicted, because when we were kids we didn't have all these things. That's why we could focus.
Yeah.
I remember my mom, this is study time. Nothing. You cannot do
No
anything
distraction.
else. No distraction. I remember there used to be cartoons playing, Disney Channel, all those things we used to watch.
I used to be like, I'll solve maths puzzles in between the commercial break, and then you'll make me watch the
I've
rest.
done that too. I've done that.
Yeah, I mean we used to get those
Cricket match used to
incentives.
go on like in
Yes.
between overs, like we used to.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
read something and then boom, the next bowler is coming on the ball. And you need to
Right.
switch back.
Our time was very innocent time. I know these generation
Maybe,
kids. No, in the sense.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So he
I was
agrees
a
that
very-
I'm old.
No, definitely. You
but
look the
same time-
youngest amongst all
Yeah,
of
all
us.
of us.
You know that?
I mean, see.
No, my
innocent-
childhood was not so innocent. That's what
Oh,
I'm saying.
then see,
Neither. Mine neither.
no one was innocent. We
Your
all
older
did
ages
what
are
we had
also
to
not
do in our
innocent.
ages. What
Yeah.
I'm saying is. These
Oh, yeah,
generation
yeah.
of kids, they are getting so much
Exposure, yeah.
So they don't know, sometimes they are confused what to do.
So tell me, like, how do you look at content nowadays? There is so much exposure on social media. How are you controlling it? Like, you have a son. Does he consume like social media?
No, thankfully he's just 10. I
Oh.
don't know how.
No, she snatches the phone and she let me see that.
So he is into sports. I hope it keeps
Oh,
going
what
this
kind of
way.
sport?
He plays soccer, tennis, and he started liking boxing. So we are taking him to classes. So yes,
Oh, that's wonderful.
but the thing is, he's just 10.
How do you take it then? Like, how do you look at the content nowadays? I'm sure you might be
Yeah.
consuming it. You just
yeah,
said it.
definitely. So I think world has become fake,
Yeah.
right? Whatever is going on with us, we all know what is going on inside, okay? But we
Yeah.
want to fake it. It's like perfect life. We are
Yes.
happy every day, every moment we wake up. There are no challenges, nothing going on. I'm the perfect one showing you my life.
Yeah.
We woke up exactly like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that
Exactly
there
like
is
this.
so much
Yeah, I sleep in this.
Yeah,
No,
we
no,
sleep
that's
in
true.
that.
Like, for example, this is fake. There's no coffee.
Oh, you were not supposed to share that.
No, mine has
We're gonna
coffee.
have coffee next time. for
Mine has
sure.
coffee. I'm being real.
Don't spill it.
Come on.
So that's true.
But
Yeah.
there is so much pressure nowadays to present a perfect life. Don't you
Yes.
think? Like,
Yes, there is.
Huh?
There is. And, we are...
Is it good or bad? Like, there were models before social media and now also. Is it taking the world in a right direction or it's not?
I would say no.
No. Okay.
Because they have the pressure. It's high. Earlier days they used to only shoot for, say, a magazine or some media that is going on. Later on they'll wrap up and they'll be in their place. Of course they don't have peace because the paparazzi would be around them, but the thing is they had that peace. Now it's constant. It's like every moment that she has to be perfect. It's her phone. Why do we have filters on Instagram? Tell me. Why can't we accept
to
ex-
hide like
Yeah,
blemishes,
why?
dark
If I
spots.
have this color of skin, why do I have to
Yeah.
go 10 shades white? Why this stigma? And
people are trying to look fair. They're taking
I don't know
injections.
why fair, why Botox, why fillers, why injections? Why can't we embrace? I'm happy that I'm alive. My aunt could not live this much. She battled her cancer. She gave up her life. She had 2 sons to take care of. We should be happy. I was happy seeing my nani ji, grandmom. She lived
I love
100.
nannies.
Yeah, 102 years she was alive, and she was
Damn.
alive and
Get some fake
True.
water. Don't choke.
wow, you're funny, good ones. So yeah, I mean, we were so lucky to see her.
So,
around.
have you seen, like, in your career, the effect of social media to the girls you have been training or working with, that how it was before and now? Is it, and it's not so healthy now?
Yeah.
And have you seen that journey?
Kind of. See, everyone has their own journey, but I would say, like, nowadays people, even normal people.
Is there a way to control it? Like,
Yeah.
because everyone wants social presence, right? How now that's the norm to reach out people, and the more number of followers you have, the more brand endorsement you will get, or more access to different companies you will get. I mean, you would know better than me that how people put out themselves compared to before,
Yeah.
and how do
The
they
algorithm
manage
part.
it in a healthy way? Because if that's the way to do it, then still there should be some way to manage it and still be in a better situation, right?
You're right. It's a good question. So I would say they have to divide their time, not always being on the social media.
Mhm.
They can just take a few projects that are there for them
Mhm.
and then work on them. Like every moment, if you think that, oh, how am I looking?
Mhm.
What is happening around me? Then the real world is very far away from where you are. You won't have any exposure to what is actually happening because if you don't leave your phone aside and walk in to some place, be a mountain or a beach or anything, I see, even I do it. Wherever we go, we are first clicking pictures and videos rather than enjoying that moment.
Yeah.
We will not remember anything in phone 10 years later. I don't know which photo,
Yeah.
which picture I'll keep seeing.
And you
no,
want to
right?
put it on social media ASAP.
That's the
And when your
that-
memory storage fills up,
Yeah,
that you
you just
delete.
delete it.
Yeah.
Once you think it's an achievement once you post it on social
Yeah,
media.
people are
Right?
liking it, and you're
Yes,
checking
and
the
that's
likes,
the
how many people
dopamine that
have
people are
liked it.
getting. How many likes, how many comments. That should not be the real happiness. I would say, people.
So
should,
use this as a tool,
Yes.
not as your defining your life.
Yes,
Okay.
of course, it is just part of your life.
But that's not how Gen Zs are looking to it. Like, they are living in social media.
Exactly.
And it's become so worse. Like, I don't think they can operate without social media.
Hey,
true.
stop shitting on Gen Z. Gen Z.
No, I'm a
I
borderline
feel like Gen Z are super
They
intelligent
invented the
people.
term
I'm not
Riz.
shitting.
Okay. Riz. Does your son like come up to you and be like, "Oh, there's this girl in my school. I rizzed her up."
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there might be times coming soon. Don't know.
Did you learn any Gen Z words or not?
I keep hearing
Okay, let's
them.
see. Let's see how many you know.
I don't know, maybe.
You know cap?
No.
No cap.
No cap?
No cap. No.
What is that?
Oh,
You
don't
don't
know? Oh,
I mean,
I
no.
guess
She's ancient.
I'm the oldest, youngest person
No
here.
cap is no. I mean,
No
no shit beyond
No
this.
shit.
No bullshit.
no cap
It's
means
not
no-
not no shit. It's
Oh.
no cap is like
No
I'm not
lie.
bullshitting you. Yeah.
No lie.
No
I mean,
lie. No
cap
lie.
is lie.
Yeah.
So
you're not
that's a
capping,
cap,
that
that's a
means
lie.
you're not
Yeah,
lying.
yeah.
Oh.
no cap means no lie.
Yeah.
What I'm telling you.
No shit is obvious, right?
This is a
That's like,
popcorn. No cap.
No cap.
Ah,
They should
I
make
get
no
it,
cap.
I get it.
They should make no cap. Yeah.
I get it.
Nice.
Okay, Riz. Do you know Riz?
I don't know anything about
Don't
it.
You know
ask-
Riz?
Don't ask me.
Why
I
would a
don't
girl know anything about Riz, dude?
Riz is like...
They wanna get rizzed.
Exactly. They want to get rizzed.
what is that?
Riz means charisma of a man.
That's where it comes from. Riz, charisma. Yeah, that's literally where it comes
So,
from.
no Riz? What do you mean by no Riz?
I mean, this guy has no Riz. Means he has no
he doesn't
charisma.
have
He has no
charisma.
game, no
charm.
charisma, no
Like,
charm.
he's boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Okay,
you can say
okay.
that.
What are the other slangs?
W Riz, L
Dog
Riz. That's also another. Riz as in like loser Riz.
Oh.
W as in like you won, as in like good.
I'm gonna
Riz.
use that.
You got a number.
W and L Riz.
You got L Riz, fam. No cap.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And dog water.
Interesting.
Dog water. Oh yeah, that's one thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
What is
no
that?
clue.
Our relationship is in
Dog
dog
water.
water.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dog
It's
shit,
bad.
basically dog
Bad.
shit. Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, it's bad. Okay.
I'm glow up.
Glow up is good.
Yeah.
Shiny.
It means I need a glow up on my computer. That means I need to upgrade my computer.
Oh, yeah. Glow up is like simple. Like
Glow up
okay.
is you can understand.
You can
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So next topic. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. So I mean, like, we are discussing on social media,
Yeah.
and let's talk about feminism, like how we are
Good question.
dealing with it, and how people are putting forward the topic of feminism. What do you think about it?
Yeah, let's go leave lie and let them.
Yeah.
No, like,
idea.
see,
First step of feminism.
That's
First step of
feminism.
feminism, the men lead.
that's the problem. Men has to be there. Men has to, like.
Yeah, so the number one learning is man has to be there for the feminine topic.
Okay,
Yes.
so tell me one thing. Why don't we ask the men here?
Let's
What
do
they
that.
understand about
Let's do that.
How much
It's
they
a reverse.
support feminism?
So feminism has obviously changed over the years, right? So there was a version of feminism which supported equality.
Right.
As in you can work, you can also be strong in your own way. I support that. That's where like I sort of vouch behind is the fact that there's feminine energy, there's masculine energy, and they're both beautiful and strong and independent in their own ways. and whatever we can do, and like women should also be able to do without judgment, within reason. So
I kind of disagree a little bit. What do you
Okay.
think?
yeah.
I mean, he said we can also do that.
Yeah.
So
No, he said we should.
Oh, he said we should.
He
Okay,
should.
my opinion.
No, I'm saying you should be able,
I'll give
you should be able to do that.
What's your definition of feminism? Let's discuss that.
definition.
Yeah. What do you think feminism is?
What is your thought on that?
My thought on feminism is I support feminism.
I support feminism. Please
Let's
don't
get that
cancel
out of
me.
here. Let's
Please
get
don't
that out
cancel
of
me.
No.
Let's
Yeah.
get that out of here. And also support feminism.
Male activism.
Yeah, we should.
Okay,
we should.
I'll tell you one
Equally.
thing. Okay, let's
I mean,
cut the definition part of it.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you watch movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bollywood, Hollywood,
Yeah, we do. I think everyone.
Korean,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Korean I've seen less, but yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you have female actors,
Mm-hmm.
you have male actors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you think they get paid equally?
No, definitely.
Tell me the
not.
truth.
Definitely not.
No, right?
No.
That's the.
There where you just
No, depends. Depends. For example, I mean, I got your general point that in general, 80-90% of the cases male get paid more than women. But there are examples where women are paid more than the men.
where
Like Wonder Woman.
that is where
They're-
that is role
female
specific. Role
protagonist,
specific.
yeah, female
When she
protagonist.
gets the role,
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah,
lead
yeah.
role. Other
Yes.
than that, if you tell me, even today, where all these movements and everything, they are pro to all these movements, but still the wages, the way they pay the female actors versus the male actors, there is it's not equal, I would
Yeah,
say.
there is a gap,
couldn't
but
agree.
There is a gap.
I have like little disagreement
Because
on
she
it.
also does the same amount of work. She also comes to the shoot. Even if you suppose now we cast both of them, he's a male actor, she's a male actress, don't you think she'll also give her 100% to the project? Like he as a male actor, he's
Maybe
giving
sometimes more.
sometimes more, because she has to manage other things as well. Even he does.
Yeah.
He does. I wouldn't discount. Both are equally doing their part. I cannot say if I am doing my household chores, my husband is not driving around, right? So we are both equal. But when it comes to paying those people, female and male actress, I think they are doing.
Okay, I agree. I have few points there. I mean, I got your point in general, but obviously, like everyone who's coming on the set, I would say is giving 100%. Even the cameraman is giving 100%. Do you think that cameraman should also be equally paid?
It's the
Or
draw.
boy?
It's the draw, right?
It's the
So
the
the
main
draw.
concept is a business, right?
Mhm.
It's a business. Whatever you bring to the table, you get a share of it. So if a male actor brings more money to the table, they get more in return. If a female actress bring more money to the table, they get more share. So in a low role where female is protagonist, they are drawing the audience. Like Wonder Woman, I'm going to see. I don't care who is the
Like,
male.
look at
I
Avengers,
don't
for
even
example,
care.
right?
You can change the male
Yeah,
actor. I don't care
exactly.
because
Yeah.
I'm going to see Gal Gadot, for
Mhm.
example, right?
Mhm.
To that, and that I'm paying for her. So they get more money out of it because they are bringing the audience. So female actors who have brought over the years, who have amassed more fan following and all, they are bringing audience as per their fan following. Male actors are bringing as per their fan following. If a director is there, they are bringing as per their fan following. So because of Christopher Nolan, some people just go, they don't care about who's the actor, who's the actress. They go for Christopher Nolan, right? So my point of view is like in a business, it's mostly how much money you bring to the table. Like Ronda Rousey, she is the most earning female athlete in MMA.
Yeah.
Compared to peers or
Even
would say
Serena
male
Williams,
male actors.
She
But-
definitely gets paid more
Yeah.
to come to a main event compared to like some bantamweight, some random
Yeah.
bantamweight, right? So it's not men and women there. It's really like what money they bring to the business,
Yeah.
to the industry.
So circling back to your point, I would say, I mean, this is my part, but in general, women getting equal opportunity, that is the main issue. They should
Yeah.
get equal opportunity to access
Till date, we
whatever
don't
you
have
want.
that.
Yeah. So
But
that's
we're
a
doing much
point of
better
contention.
In
Much
terms
better,
of
much better.
opportunity, in
If I-
terms of
Yeah.
money,
Yes.
we're doing much better.
And
Yes,
I
I
believe
think
like
they-
feminism movement helped
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
into
it does.
bringing equal
It did,
opportunity to the
actually.
women and having a mindset that women are equally intelligent and they can bring
Yeah,
same
men
value
for the
to
first wave,
table.
it's at least the first wave when you guys were allowed to vote and everything. The men were actually the biggest supporters of that movement itself.
Yeah.
There were a lot of women who did not vote for
But
suffrage.
do you know one thing that
know?
in Dubai women were not allowed to drive?
Yeah,
A few
that-
years back
that's-
they
yeah.
they like passed a law that now women can drive. So I think we are improving
Yes.
a lot.
Yes.
But what do you think, like I mean you're sure like there is fake feminism and people are, I won't say misusing it, but what do you think fake feminism is? Or if there is there any term fake feminism, or are people misusing it? Do you think that?
I mean, say, people can misuse anything given to them. Okay? So there are opportunists. Okay?
Opportunists.
Sorry.
That's correct.
So you will find them in every phase of life, or industry, career, or everything. So we cannot judge the whole feminism thing depending on them. But yes, if someone is misusing anything, they should be brought out to
And I
they
see
should
it on
be.
social media most of the time.
Yes.
I mean, have you seen any
They start playing victim.
Mm-hmm.
They start
that's
popping
the
the
point.
victim card so that they get followers. End of the day, you find to see you can
Exactly.
find that it
Exactly.
was not the real scenario.
Yeah,
Later on.
Exactly. I've seen few women doing
Yes, yes.
that.
Even
Playing
me.
the victim
even,
card and
yes.
like, oh, they know, like, मैं तो लड़की हूँ.
Yeah, metal and like they'll like pick fights with men on the
Yeah.
street
Yes.
because they're taking
Just like
advantage
that.
of it.
Just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
It's like they'll act like like some roided up man, and then
Yes.
they'll expect to be treated still like a woman because they want they want to cherry pick the benefits of
Yes,
feminism
yes.
while being like you know,
Yeah.
unreasonable.
So some people do it, but like. But
If
then-
you think that women and men are equal, then don't play the victim card.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah,
suggestion to
yeah,
all women.
yeah.
If you're strong enough, be strong. Don't play the victim card unless it is really something that has come on you.
Yeah.
If we think we're equal, then we should play the equal game. I mean, why do
Yeah, definitely.
fake
So it's
it?
like you're earning well. Hopefully, I'm gonna earn well.
Yeah, of course.
So I have a question for both of you guys. Like, do you mind?
No.
What? No. What? No. You know the
kidding,
question
just
already. No. So suppose like your partner is earning more than you. Are you guys gonna be comfortable with that?
I'm gonna leave my job. I'll be house husband. I'll take care of kids.
So you're good with
You and
like.
go.
I
go
used
ahead.
I used to be in like I used to date like this OnlyFans girl who obviously used to I
God.
can get like 10
Sugar mama.
promotions and she wouldn't be able to I wouldn't be able to match her there, but like I got like so many I thought of like a certain way at the start. It was like, well, if she's earning this much, like, well, won't she leave me for like some big shot or something? They don't care, like she got me so many gifts that's all it took for
What
me to
kind
like
of gifts? Like, if she was working in OnlyFans,
so
I'm interested
many
to know.
Okay,
so
so
many
I'm
clothes,
interested in
works
that.
designer
on-
clothes.
So gift works not only on women but also
on,
course.
on a man too.
you got sold by gift.
basically.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable. Boom.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, are
I
you still
literally-
dating her?
No, not yet. But I am
Damn.
dating like this woman who is also like a career woman and everything, and there's like this whole debate about, oh, should she be like a trad housewife or should she be like a career woman?
Right.
I've never like loved dating a career woman as much as the girl that I'm dating right now. She like pays 50-50 always. We fight literally for the bill
Yeah.
when the tab comes,
Oh, she's
and
working?
yeah, she works and she's in a completely different field than me. And I know like she does not make as much as me because it's a different
Yeah.
field, different career
Yeah.
and everything. But just the
The
independence alone,
Intent behind
the intent,
Yeah.
the independence behind it is
she
like
respects
Yeah.
her own,
her own independence.
She's not
Yeah.
dependent on him. Like,
Yeah.
that's
she
the
never
best
thinks
part.
that.
yeah, and she's
That is feminism, I would say.
yeah,
Sai.
that's good feminism.
That's
That's
good
like
feminism.
positive feminism and
Yes.
like healthy feminism.
Yeah.
Yes.
And at the
Yeah.
same time, she's not like playing the independence card
Yeah.
to like make me look like, oh, I'm not. She like appreciates when I contribute. And like she appreciates like the traditional masculine gentlemanly
Yeah.
stuff, but at the same time she does not want me to feel like
Yeah.
I'm being used
Right, right.
and I have to pay for everything. So she puts in that effort,
She's
That's like
putting,
genuine.
equal efforts.
Yeah,
like,
equal effort.
It could be not.
So she
exactly
opens the
50-50.
door?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
But I usually don't let her to. It doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
but like even when we're like walking on the street, I'll like do like the gentlemanly quality of like
Yeah.
making her walk away from the pavement and stuff.
Okay, I
So
have a question.
that's all great.
Okay,
So,
focus on her.
yeah, of course. So that's feminism. That's like she's
Yes,
an
I
example of-
agree.
Yeah, of
I
course.
agree, definitely. Even if you
But I have a
are-
question in that.
Yeah.
Okay, if you do everything equally, where is the like how
Way to
that
draw the
doesn't
line.
destroy the comfort or the traditional things going on? You expect your partner to do something and you are like complimenting each other. Complimenting each other
Yes.
is not 50-50. You're not like doing everything 50-50. One is doing 80 or 90, other is doing 80 or 90 on something else, right? So what do you feel like? If you do everything 50-50, that's better, or you're complimenting on different things, that's better?
See, it depends
Because
on the phase.
feminism is going through that line all the time.
Yeah, it depends on your phase of life.
Hmm.
Like I would say we have to be supportive of each other. Now you have moved feminism from feminism to marriage or husband wife or a relationship, I would say.
No, relationship.
Yes.
For
So
like,
if
yeah.
you have to have a healthy relationship going on, you have to respect each other's choices. See, initially when you date, you all are dating someone or the other. So initially when we date someone, we are a little hesitant, right? We won't put our thing forward right up on the face. But once we know the person,
Yeah.
it's like me and my husband, if I take an example. So we dated and then we got married, and it's like, see, now it will be 13 years that we are married. So with time, things change, right? Your responsibilities are more. When you have a child at home, or you buy something expensive, be it a big car or a big house. And work wise also, you're going up the ladder. Your responsibilities are nowhere going down. So you both have to know where to give the space to each other,
Yeah.
where you should not be, when you have that comfort zone, you don't need to fight for feminism. It will naturally
Right.
come if you have that character within yourself. That person will respect that person has to respect. If there is no respect in between two individuals, male female, as
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
then nothing else matters.
Yeah.
Even if you give me gifts,
Yeah,
say
exactly.
very costly
Yeah.
gifts, will I like it if you just
Yeah.
shove it away? A Louis Vuitton bag, hey,
Yeah.
डाल दिया
Explaining
मैंने.
my past
Will you like it? I mean, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I will not like
If
it.
Yeah.
someone gives me like take the Ferrari, I'll say
Then you might
You
do
won't-
that.
ask him. He got gift from the girl.
No.
I didn't get a
That's
Ferrari.
maintain the relationship.
Trust me, that attitude with which that
Yeah.
person will throw it
No,
at
I
you,
got your
you will
concept.
not take. I'm telling you, you cannot
Yeah.
take. You might drive it. The next moment when you see that attitude on that person's face, you will.
I'll sell it for the same
Yes.
price.
Yeah, I'll say.
Ah, yeah, definitely.
I mean,
Take
so
the-
so
Yeah.
respect, trust, and that builds your equality.
Yeah.
You need not be always
Understanding.
fighting for that equality, because you are not in a match, right? So it should come. You should be like, we studied science, right? So
Yeah.
it's like the molecules, how they bond. So
Yeah.
it's something like that.
Yeah.
That
I started this podcast so I can get away from the science stuff. From fashion
Back to
industry to
chemistry.
science. Now next he'll be like, okay, Einstein equation. Do you
Science
know
is
the Einstein equation?
You can't run away from science. It's everywhere.
it's everywhere.
Oh my
everywhere.
god, too.
Yeah.
All comes back to chemistry.
Yeah, but I do believe in gender specific roles too.
Yes.
Right? Male and female. And nowadays, women are more inclined towards doing masculine stuff.
Right.
Right? Because if they're not getting it from a partner, they're doing it themselves. And they're earning well, they have a good job.
Yeah,
they have a
they're
car, they
very
have a house.
independent. They don't have to depend on anybody.
We are paying our own bills.
For your happiness, you
why
don't
do we
have to
need a man?
depend.
Like, why do we need a man in our lives?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't need a man.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
definitely do need
Yeah,
a man.
yeah.
But
Hey, decide on one thing. I don't need a man.
the way I
5 seconds.
I
5
definitely do.
seconds. I need a
I'm
man.
saying like that's
So that
process
man,
nowadays,
that
like-
you will get without any other expectations, because you are
Yeah.
fulfilling your needs.
Yeah,
If you need
definitely.
to buy a costly handbag or a
Yeah,
perfume,
yeah.
you can buy it, right?
Definitely.
We all
Oh,
can
wow.
do. Whoever is working.
I support feminism.
Get to buy your own
Buy your own
shit.
stuff.
Don't ask us to pay for your makeup. Yes, I support feminism.
Buy your own
Yes.
bag.
Yeah. No, but
I mean,
what I expect.
women
And buy me some too.
Yeah.
women would definitely love to be pampered. That's
Care has to be
pampered,
there.
care, but you have to show it very often, in the sense it need not be gifts.
Yeah.
It has
Right.
to be how you interact.
And
how
it should
you
not be
behave.
clingy.
Yeah,
I don't like clingy.
I mean,
I
you have to give him space. He has to give you space.
I'm very clingy, like, but I would not like.
You are
him
clingy,
being
but you.
clingy.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, like double standards.
I like a
She
little
just
bit of
threw
clingy
out
usually.
feminism out the door.
Yeah.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah. I mean, at least she cares, right? You would know if she doesn't cling to you, she'll not care.
Are you
Yeah.
a clingy person? Like, are you like
Yeah,
very?
Yeah, we
Not
should
very-
ask. We should ask her.
Husband,
Yeah.
yeah.
She might think one way.
She never leaves me. When I'm eating my food, she's sitting there.
We're gonna get a
When I'm
comment.
walking, she's
We're gonna
sitting
get
there.
some comments on YouTube from him, like this spam. This is all bullshit.
But I'm sure, like, your husband might have supported you a lot. He still.
Of course.
Is,
We
right?
have to support each other, right? Otherwise, it doesn't
Otherwise,
make
I'll.
sense.
We have a Balin, right, in our
I mean-
Indian household. We
Yeah,
have
no.
Balin.
So a Balin way, my husband doesn't work. See, every person is different. So he needs the calmer me.
Yeah.
You know, if I can ask, I want to ask something.
Any
from
tips
him.
for like married women how to get things done from the husband?
It depends on your husband.
Yeah.
You know, everyone is a different individual.
Yeah.
I see my dad and my husband; they're poles apart. So the way my mom might have dealt with my dad will not work with
Yeah,
the way I should be dealing with my
definitely.
husband. So
Okay.
you both are different, right? So your wives will have to deal with it.
No,
with
we are
you in a
Different.
different-
we like
Some ways we're the same.
yeah.
If they have it with lingerie set, we are reacting the same way. Maybe him, high, doesn't matter.
90%
See,
of the
that's the
men
easiest-
are
Manners.
that's the easiest
when they say
way.
right,
that is the-
all
that
men
is
are
the
same. Yeah, 90%.
90% are.
that is a different ball game. I mean,
Yeah.
in regular stuff,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
If she understands like where I'm coming from,
Yeah. Yeah.
game over. Like
Right.
I'll listen to you as well.
Right.
But then you have to like.
You-
Are you,
you-
go like even you? That's a question for you. Are you guys like good communicators? Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talk once. My best friend from childhood. We
Yeah.
talk once in a year for sure.
At least he's
That's
consistent.
My best
At least
friend.
he's
Perfect
consistent. He's
kind
not,
of
he's not
communication.
gaslighting him. He's not
you
playing
want-
games with him.
No, I'm not. It's not like once in a year. And
And
if we
you-
tell each other that okay, come here,
Yeah.
even in once in a year, he will come. And it happened like 2 years back. I called him, like we did talk, and I told her like come to California. And then he made the plan and he came to California with family. And so
ऐसे भी friends
Do
हैं.
you,
This
do you
is-
still have school friends?
I
like,
do. I do.
huh?
I do.
You're still in
we-
touch with them?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. They
Best
are like.
feeling, huh?
Yeah. I mean, they have no judgment. I would say they are the non
They've
because they have
seen
seen
you.
us from
Yes, exactly.
KG. We used to say kindergarten till
Yeah.
whatever now.
Mm-hmm.
They've seen
We're still
you
kindergartners in
through
some
your
ways.
innocent years, like you had nothing, right?
Yeah.
School uniform. Who's gonna judge you?
Exactly. And we are all wearing the same uniform,
Yeah.
going to the school,
Yeah.
same kind of environment around.
Yeah.
okay, so we had some questions for you,
Yeah.
but who cares?
We don't need the script anyway.
Yeah. No, but I think it's
flowing in the right way.
It's flowing way better.
Yeah.
So
What's up? Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want to ask a question? You should actually.
I've always asked a lot of questions. So okay, this is like a big one, which I wanted to ask you. When you're on your self-love, self-development journey,
Yes.
there are some people who are always going to hate you for it.
Yes.
Online, offline as
Offline.
well. I've lost a bunch of friends over it too. Have you gone through any of that in your
Yes,
journey
yes.
as you've changed? Yeah.
Yeah, but I will not change for them. Let them hear it straight. Love me or hate me, I will keep working on myself because end of the day, I'm responsible for myself. When I started, I have got this from my mom. Okay, so she's 72. She's still, she's very healthy, and she does she's like more than any of us. Every morning she has that routine of taking care. Yoga, meditation, and that cannot go. That cannot go away.
You got it from
even
your mom.
even if she has to host 10 or 20 people in the home, you know how our moms used to be, right? They will cook by themselves rather than ordering and stuff. She will wake up at 4 if required, at 4 a.m. So some part
where
of
are
it,
those women now?
some
What do you
part
mean?
of it, yeah.
Yeah, I want
might have-
reverse aging. Bring some.
What do you
Moms
mean? Like
back.
I also cook like.
Yeah.
On like this Thanksgiving, I cooked for almost 15 people.
Yeah.
By
Even-
myself.
Yes,
No
I
help.
host people too, and they love to eat. I love to
Yeah,
cook for
I
them.
love to host.
You are
Yes.
not real. You don't belong in this world now.
No, but I'm sure like you're a great cook. Like you might have learned
I
it
mean,
from your
see,
mom.
I didn't know anything. I did not even know how to make tea before I came to this country.
And then
With
she
my-
didn't need to know because she married.
Yeah, no, I got married. I told my husband because he was very
Yes.
generous and kind.
Okay.
I said 1 or 2 months you will find less salt, more salt, or whatever. I'll find YouTube videos and I'll learn. And now they
Oh,
love
that's so
my
sweet.
they love whatever they come to eat from
That's so
my
sweet of you.
Yeah.
kitchen.
Oh, he knows better than to criticize your cooking too.
I mean, he's a very good.
Some food is better than no food.
No, he is a very good critique, I would say.
I think
He would
we-
definitely. He doesn't know to cook much. I mean, he would say, you do it better, but he knows how to critique, and that's how I improve myself. You need feedbacks, right, in your life wherever you go, and he appreciates that, and I appreciate that. That's where we balance ourselves.
What was the question exactly? I think we did.
How do you deal with haters and like the people
Haters.
who?
See,
Yeah.
best thing is to ignore them.
Okay,
They-
just to add to that question, who's the best person you ever met in fashion industry, and who's the worst person you ever met in the fashion industry? An example.
Don't even take names, just like how
Yeah,
you were
just an
associated.
You
with
can take names also.
No,
No,
we
no
love
names.
controversy.
Yeah, we like,
Change the name.
So, best person would be one of my co-participant.
Best person you can name
Uh,
Yeah.
if you want.
I mean, there are few of them,
Okay,
so
okay,
they
okay.
might mind.
Okay.
So we became very close as a 3-4 of us as a group. So we were supporting each other. But women, we have that in us. We become very jealous of each other without any reason.
I don't know. No.
Yeah.
Don't put me in that. Like
No, no.
I don't. I'm
I
not
mean-
we.
I mean, in general, I'm saying
We tend to.
we tend to.
Yeah.
We have that in us. So I'm
What are you
someone-
talking about? When she moved in, oh, I like this crown. Who was jealous?
No, but she's not jealous. She wanted to.
Come on.
Compliment.
Yeah.
Okay,
of
yeah,
course.
compliment.
I understand.
Why?
He's just pulling us.
I can't even pull that off, dude. I know that.
Okay.
So, and the worst person I would say is someone I don't want to name.
No, just tell what they did, what you reacted. Did you had a fist
no.
fight? Hair pulling?
No, do you think I can do that?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not that kind of a person who will go into that
this
situation.
happened in one of the beauty pageant also.
Yeah.
Like girl like
Yeah.
pulled her hair
Yes.
and then she like took the crown and put it on her
Yes,
head.
yes.
What?
Haven't you seen
What?
that?
Yes,
Guys,
yes,
Really?
yes, yes.
I'll show it to you.
Okay.
Like one.
Yo.
Yeah. She did it.
Yeah. So the worst person I would say someone pretended. See, fake. The
Yeah.
person was
Yeah.
faking to be very nice, very
Okay.
gentle, very
Yeah.
the best person that whom you can go and talk to or take advice. During that pageant, nothing wrong or nothing that we would say that that person showed the true colors. But after the pageant, when you want to try some other things and all, the true color comes off. They cannot fake it anymore. So
Yeah.
yes, so
How do
I would not be that person. What I faced with my queries or something, what that person did, I would never do it to anybody.
Yeah,
I would try to groom someone in the right way, give the right direction.
Yeah. It's difficult to analyze. Like,
Yeah.
Who's
I mean, see,
who's,
people
like,
come with twinkling dreams in their eyes. Be any age.
Yeah,
It can be a 50-year-old, it can be a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
Both have equal dreams.
Yeah.
But then you cannot just,
अब तुम twinkling dream डाल दोगे तो the masala question is gone.
No, but like
No,
it's hard to judge.
That's good.
You can't
Yes,
judge.
it is very hard. Everywhere people are just faking it. You cannot know. I mean, I saw a movie with my son, a Christmas
Fake movie?
No.
A movie.
I think the movie's name is Miracle on 34th Street or something like that. And there was a nanny, a grandmom. And the child was asking the grandmom that, okay, that person looks happy. The grandmom is saying, no, actually not. This is not the same. Then the child is like 5 or 6 year old. He's asking, how do I understand if people are faking it? Then the grandmom says, this is life.
Okay.
This is
And life is unfair.
Life, you have to understand beyond them. I mean, beyond their faces or what they're showing. Then the child was like, oh God, why did I come to this life? That is what is happening around us.
Exactly.
That's good. Okay,
Alright.
so we have a game for you.
Game?
Yeah. And
That's
she
an
got
interesting
together a game for you.
I tried to.
Okay.
I tried to.
Okay.
Okay.
And you want to
can see-
explain the game to audience?
I mean, it's a pretty easy game. Like you have
No,
these.
this one. The first.
This
yeah,
one, right?
yeah, this first.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, I'll start again.
Okay.
So what do I win after the game?
That's a surprise.
Stuffed animals?
You can take
No,
one.
sugar.
Yeah. take whatever you,
You
want.
earned it.
Take whatever
I
you
can have
want.
Oh, yeah.
From this apartment, take whatever you want. The TV
Oh, come on.
or
You
anything.
take-
Because it's not mine. You
I
can
didn't
take
consent for this.
anything. Okay, so I have a game for you. I'm gonna show you like a few handbags, and you have to guess like what brand is it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we have juice also.
Oh, but that's like
Oh, sugar
not
wala.
100% I brought that for you, and then you were saying no, that's fake.
Juice.
I'm like, I'm not gonna
Juice,
ask her.
alcohol, margarita hai,
When
chardonnay hai. We were planning to offer everything.
Let's roll that. Let's roll this shit.
when I'm going to people's house, I eat everything, whatever they serve, and I will not be a spoil sport.
Okay, cool. So that's the first one. What do you
Okay.
think?
Is it Valentino Gabbani?
That is, yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
perfect. Yay.
Okay, next.
Okay,
quick,
let
quick.
me
That's
show
one of
you
the most expensive ones too.
Okay, now we have this one.
Fendi?
Yes.
Yes,
yeah,
that's
even
true.
I know this.
Fendi.
Like the Fendi is very famous and popular
Okay,
nowadays.
2 out of 2.
Yeah, you're good. Wow.
Okay, height.
Okay.
I can miss one, right? So that it will look like
Yeah,
No,
make it
you
look
don't have
real.
to.
Make it look
No.
real.
No, it is
Yeah.
real.
Yeah,
get it.
guess all like.
No, it is real. She doesn't know what bags we have, right? That's what real is.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just there.
All right.
What
so
else you want?
maybe
Oh,
I'll say no to this, okay? Then she
No.
can tell.
No.
No.
Just
It's
be yourself.
just
Yeah.
Just be yourself.
No.
We don't care.
We don't fake anything here.
Yeah, no fake.
Apart from the coffee.
Other than
Other than the coffee.
no fake.
Okay. So, all right.
Go all of
right.
it.
What about this?
Help me with this.
Don't ask me
You
like.
actually don't know this one?
What is it?
I mean, I know the brand.
That is the
Saint
one.
Laurent.
I know
That
the
is
brand.
the
yeah.
one.
Yeah, but how do you pronounce it? Like,
Ask him. He
That's
gets gifts.
the one your
Yeah,
husband
that's
needs to buy you next year. Saint
Yeah, the
Laurent.
pronunciation is very
Saint
tricky.
Laurent. It's simple.
you know, the pronunciation is so tricky. Like, it's not Saint
Yeah.
Laurent.
Mhm.
It's Saint
Saint
Laurent.
Laurent.
Still Saint Laurent, yeah.
Something
Hey,
like that.
the pronunciation
Yeah,
is
it's all because it's
in
it's
that
French.
country.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
In that
like-
country.
in that
Yeah.
country. Here you can say Saint.
Yeah.
Saint Laurent.
Like
Put your phone down.
Jimmy
Recording.
Jimmy Choo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
It's JC, right? JC.
Yeah, Jimmy Choo.
JC.
Okay.
JC Penn.
4 out of
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's 4. Okay. I don't know this one. Oh, it's
Valentino.
like
no?
you can see the sign, right?
What is
B.
it?
It's B.
B for what?
But okay, tell what it is.
Balenciaga.
Balenciaga.
Oh, man.
But Valentina is also a brand, right?
Yeah.
It is,
It
like, but
is.
we don't have it.
We did Valentino.
This is Burberry.
Didn't we?
Is it Burberry? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know Burberry.
Yeah, this is Burberry.
They,
Oh,
have
okay.
this.
Yeah.
They have, I have a muffler
Oh.
and a bag.
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
this is their.
Pretty. You're pretty good.
This is their iconic.
Iconic.
This looks the most basic as hell,
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's, I guess they go the most expensive, I guess.
No, the Valentino one was the most expensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, cool. So you got 4 out of 5.
Yes, 4 out of 5.
So I'll get one of these bags being sent to my
Hopefully.
post box, right?
No, one
Hopefully.
of these 4 took.
You can take it right
All
now.
these bags.
All of
That's
it.
all
All
because-
these bags,
Come on, take
3D
it on.
printed.
How
3D
many
printed
you
for
want?
you.
3D
With 3D
printed.
printed.
Pay
Yes.
more money.
We have more like Prada.
Hey, guess this one. It says Versace on it. Guess it says
Yeah.
Versace. Guess
Hey, I
guess
need
which.
for one for my girl also. I'll go and I'll give it to some girl and then fill.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
okay.
says
So we had
Versace
one more
on it.
last.
Guess what brand
Yeah.
this is?
Okay, thanks. So yeah, we have to bring back the paper. I threw it. Rapid fire. Okay. Questions. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
One beauty product you can't live without.
The Korean beauty product Cosrx, the moisturizer, works wonder.
Damn.
I see. That's very interesting. Okay. Guilty pleasure, movie or show?
Friends,
Mountains or beaches?
mountains,
What's one thing always in your hand, in your bag?
lipstick or lip balm,
What's your biggest fear?
driving.
No. Phobia.
Okay. What's your annoying habit?
Mine?
Yeah.
I talk too much maybe.
No.
Ask her
That's
husband.
fine. Okay.
Ask my husband.
What celebrity would you rate as perfect 10?
Perfect 10.
Male and
Leonardo.
female both.
Leonardo?
Oh. yeah.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah, it's perfect.
DiCaprio?
Yes.
Oh man.
Oh, thanks for clarifying.
He's
I thought it was
into women like who are younger than 25.
I mean,
I thought it was my barber, Leonardo.
Oh, there's a story about like he
Yeah.
dumped a girl just after 1 week she turned
That's a real
25.
25,
story.
yeah.
That's a real story, by the way.
Okay.
I
oh,
like his acting, not what he is as a person. Okay, just to clarify.
Yeah.
Okay, well, last question.
Yeah.
It's a rapid fire. What's the best and the worst purchase you have ever made?
Best purchase, that's our car.
Mm-hmm.
And worst, recently I bought a camera holder. It doesn't move. So that's the worst thing. I have to throw it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
throw it
Cool.
here. Throw it here.
We can have one more
We
camera.
accept. We'll create wealth from
I
waste.
mean, worst purchases would be many on the list.
You did great. And
That's the kind of production quality we need.
Since you like coffee.
Oh, lovely.
This
Thank
is a
you.
coffee
That's so
mug.
cute. Yeah, thank you
And
so
we
much.
had one more thing. Where is that?
It's there on
Okay.
the microwave.
Microwave? गरम ला रहे हो क्या कुछ?
Piping hot.
Okay.
No.
this is for you
Oh, thank
from
you so
all of us.
much. Thank you so much,
Yay.
guys. Thank you.
Flowers because
Flowers.
you look like a flower.
Oh,
Oh, the worst pickup line.
She would make the worst lesbian.
Oh, dude. I'm straight.
She got no reason.
Elris.
I'm straight as a line. Come on.
but the flowers are pretty.
Next video, we record little Nicholas going to a college campus and like saying this line,
Yeah, you
saying
take
this
you.
line
Come on.
to a random girl.
Done, right?
Okay,
Next
yeah.
video idea.
So we are done. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much
it.
for having me.